folks, huh?
Yeah, man, we do, man. We got some business to tell people, man. We got a lot of shit to tell people. First off, man, look at you in the fit. Hold on, man. I see you.
Yes, sir. I see you, boy. I see you.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I
Uh-huh.
see you got the. I ain't gonna say you got the Dallas Cowboy. I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
don't say that.
that.
Sir. This might be Denver Bronco orange before it's Cowboy. I mean Denver Bronco blue before Cowboy blue.
Okay. Yeah,
But I
let
see
me.
you. I see you shining on them, man. I see you shining.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't put no jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? Till I lose this big back. But yeah,
Hey, I've been working out, man. I've been in the
yeah.
gym. Yeah.
Come go with me then.
Yeah.
Shit, let's get it together.
For sure. I'm on the journey.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, I appreciate your patience. I mean, I know people probably at work, but whatever. We working out the kink. Um, we finna be back in live, better than ever. Under fucking dog, underdog. They hit us back.
Let's go.
We got a lot of work to do, but it's some good money.
Hey, I'm gonna take that. Underdog, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Underdog for all your
You
bets.
feel me? We're gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
on that
coming
thing.
with it.
There you go.
Now I
Hey,
got,
look, I'm trying to be at these NBA and G League games. Now I got my pass. I'm finna be in there acting a
bro,
fool.
I seen that. Congratulations on that. That's much
Appreciate
needed.
it. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's all.
so
Yeah.
now, so what's that mean though? That contract? That's like all NBA footage, like you could post and have the rights to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they sent it over via mail. They did a little background check and all that other shit. They sending me credentials.
Right.
So it's a Media Central. It's called NBA Media Central, and pretty much I'd have access to WNBA, NBA, and G League games. So I would just show the front my credentials, get straight in. The negative is whatever I film, I gotta turn over within 24 hours.
Mm,
Yeah,
they get that, huh?
they get it, which is smart on their end. They're like, okay, we all these people want to come in here and film. Let's get all their shit. We can use it. Ain't got to work as
Now,
hard.
is
But
that like a placement? So say they take it and they like it, they post it, right? I mean, that's a placement for you, right?
I get 60% of anything they use of mine.
Let's go.
60% of anything they use of mine, bro.
We gotta be at the G League dunk contest. We gotta be at the NBA dunk contest. We gotta be, WNBA as soon as
Yo,
Reese come out, Caitlin Clark come out. We gotta get all that.
and it's fire because we're permitted up to 5 members. So, girl, you and the wife, me and the wife, we can all just slide down there. We can use just all we gotta do is pay for a hotel
Yeah.
because they pay for travel, and we can knock that out. I'm more inclined in being a pioneer for the service of when I start talking to these guys, they've been dealing with your traditional photographers, your traditional videographers. My bad. They ain't.
Oh no, you back on mute. Yeah, put that back off. You're on mute. Yeah, whatever you just clicked. Yeah, you still on mute, but you just flipped it. Yeah, we had you, but now he can't hear you yet. But why you figuring that out? So you got the NBA, you got WNBA, you got G League, you got all the access to them. We can run. We could be up in there and networking with all those people. You can send in your San Antonio footage from like youth sports
There we go.
on there, right?
There we go. I'm
So
back.
that's
My
what
bad.
yeah, you good, you back. So that's with the NBA or
All three. They're
okay.
all together now. They're all monopolized together. So the NBA and the G League, they've always been together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, since the NBA has invested so much and is a conglomerate with the WNBA, they're all the same party. So if you
Mm-hmm.
get access to one, you get access to all. That's like Fred Davis giving me access to one team in Outlaws. It's like having access to all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
what I'm already thinking is, okay, I know a lot of people in San Antonio that film. I got love for a handful of them. Once I start talking to these players on my own, hey, bong, this dude could come. This dude could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean that's videographers, that's photography, that's broadcasting. I mean, we got some people that, you know what I mean, could be in front of that mic talking to the people, you know what I'm saying, conducting interviews with them, doing it big. Yeah.
fam, next year, I know I'll be on that. I'll be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on that, you know. But my to be honest, my goal for 2025 is to soup up San Antonio. I
Yeah.
don't care if I've never worked with you before. I don't care if I don't like you. If you're in the videography profession, until we all start turning up, we're really not gonna have another opportunity like this. You just saw Project Marvel with San Antonio. They putting a lot of money into the city. There's a lot of opportunity for videographers.
Talk about that. What's that Project Marvel? Because I seen you post about that.
So
What is that?
look, and everybody could call my cap. If you go look at my timeline 3 weeks ago, I was at an event with a lot of people in suits and ties. There's a lot of money in there. I was just filming it.
Yeah.
And they talked about MDUs, multi-dwelling units. They talked about infrastructure. They talked about putting over $300 million into a basketball stadium, right? And they talked about Project Marvel, and that's a virtual reality sports bar. So you would have the Meta glasses on, you be in a sports bar, and you be courtside of the games, bro.
Man, I seen something this big about that, and I was like, man, that's crazy. So it's like you on court
Yep,
side.
you're courtside. You're watching the real game, and it's through Meta, which Meta's with the NBA. So I mean,
Bro, if that ain't the Matrix,
it and it all it
you
is.
putting the
That's
thing
all
on,
it is, bro.
and you somewhere else. That's
That's
crazy.
all it is. And then football, people have been back and forth with if we're going to get a football team or not. Let me tell you this: regardless of our opinions, use the breadcrumbs. We got the AT&T Center. All they got to do is rebuild the Alamo Dome and save millions of dollars. They don't want to do that. They want a whole new stadium because they are going to bring in a football team, and we think we know which one it is.
Who you think it is?
It's only two options.
It ain't
One
the
big
Raiders, because I thought
no.
the Raiders was gonna do it. But they went to Vegas.
Who has already had a trial run down here and it worked? New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
It's either them, the one before them is going to be the team looking for a new home. St. Louis. Jason Tatum is about to buy a St. Louis team for the WNBA. That means St. Louis may have come on. So it's already everything that we think is already, and that's why it was so profound to like show that clip of being there, listening to all of these blue collar individuals with millions of dollars, from insurance to architecture to actual multi-dwelling units. Southtown got bought out by Brick and Blue Star. They're now taking over all of that construction downtown. They're going crazy, and it's partially because of Wimby. Mad
Oh
respect,
yeah.
mad
Facts.
respect. You're not gonna have an ultra star for the next 10 years and not build around
Got
that. Then you brought
you.
then you brought LA money in here with Chris Paul. That nigga like, all right, I'm gonna sit here for about 4 or 5 years. So media. So I went and did the first game for the G League.
Yeah.
I went and did it in Austin 2 nights ago. Bro, when I tell you, like, high school games, shout out to San Antonio High School.
Facts.
AU games, shout out to y'all. Hey, the G League is an experience, bro.
Look, Michaela
Oh,
said no invite.
put it on
You
here.
know you got an invite, babe. You know that. Hey, you at the zoo with Zay, but I'll definitely bring you
Oh shit,
on. You know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look, hey, fam, he actually hit me up. You hit me up because he was hit me on
Yeah.
FaceTime. And I said, instead of doing FaceTime, let's bring this thing to the live so we can have everybody involved in it. So you know I got you.
That was my
Yeah.
fault, Michaela, out of the blue. That's why I'm already in the suit. It's just so much happening today. I gotta share the love with my people. So first things first, if you're just joining us, appreciate y'all for being here.
Yeah.
Me and one of my co-hosts are talking about the underdog call I just had on Zoom about what we can actually do to get some of that underdog money, which is what we're going to do. And then pretty much the state of what I'm doing with the NBA and the G League and NBDL and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
My boy Ant said the last time that they changed for a player was to keep Tim Duncan. Oh yeah,
Which is,
you know they had to keep Timmy.
I talk my shit online, but Tim Duncan is still one of the top 3 power forwards to ever play the game of
Yeah,
basketball.
no doubt.
Without question.
When my boy retired and put the dreads in.
Bro said, I'm going back to the island. I feel
Yeah.
but people forget he's from is it Cayman or Virgin Islands?
Virgin.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He wasn't at Wake Forest, was he?
Yeah,
See?
that's where he went.
I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, I know my
Yeah,
basketball,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like, cut
yeah.
it out.
Yeah, that's where that boy went, man. Yep.
Yeah, bro. That's why Chris Paul
For
loved
real.
Tim Duncan so much. They both demon deacons, bro. But I've been talking to an ex San Antonio Spur, and he's vibing with it. I did shit with him with San Antonio Pro Skills and Devin Brown, and they got their own thing going. And he's like, well, he reached out. He's like, well, shit, Dermon, you're about to be courtside. You're about to be down there with the big guys. So what's going on? And this was one of the first times I was like, I don't have a fucking answer yet. I'm just on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just on the boat. But if you are a video, I'm gonna end this part with that. If you are a videographer, if you are in the youth sports media or the sports media, 2025 is your year. 2025 is your year, fam. There's so much that can be accomplished with just a phone call. There's a lot of sports being done. There's a lot of cameras. All of us can eat.
Bro, it's a lot. San Antonio got the sports. We just gotta broadcast it. And I know that's one thing you've been trying to do and have been doing successfully for plenty of years, bro. Plenty of years.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Now you on the team. You a part of it. People
Yeah.
asking me, they're like, hey, Isaiah with Duck Pond. I'm like, yeah, that's my man.
My guy.
You know
My
what I'm saying?
guy. We out here.
Yeah, bro. But you got something to say before I go in? Because you know I'm gonna go in.
Go in, bro. Look,
All
let
right,
me get
look.
my coffee.
Yeah, get your shit ready, man. Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
recording this. I'm recording
Go
this and
in
put
on them.
it over there on the show,
Yeah.
man. Hey, look. I love this city. All right. I love San Antonio. All right. I don't know one person that is on Facebook, on social media, that has never said a negative thing. Never. You've never said anything negative about the place you reside. I've never seen that shit. But like when I say something negative or that's against the norm, man, they be suckling at the parrot teeth. It's like they get wet for that, bro. It's like,
Bro,
oh,
drama sells,
Dermon said
bro.
it.
Drama sell. You know that? That's why they got all these drama shows.
But my thing is hey yo, let me tell you something. Cut it out, bro. None of y'all know Greg Popovich personally. He ain't paid your rent. He ain't bought you no free coffee. None of that. Now, with all due respect, I don't have any ill will against Greg Popovich. Like this is fandom, because fanatic is short for fan, and this is business. Okay, I'm a business guy. So once the general manager, who is the coach, is no longer the general manager and coach, I believe I can maximize my income. What do you mean, Dermon? Because see, y'all always think minute. Once we get star power down here, the whole city turn up. I bet a lot of you didn't even know the head basketball coach for TMI right now, Monty Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I bet a lot of y'all didn't even know Monty Williams is at TMI High School right now, coaching Tim Duncan's son, Bruce Bowen's son, and his son. And none of y'all knew.
Look, put me in that category. I ain't know Tim's son was over there. What?
No, I ain't gonna put you in
No,
there. No
put
disrespect to you.
me in there. Put me in there, because you got to broadcast that, bro. Like, I mean, that's part of the reason that you doing what you do, man. You got to put a light on that thing. You know what I'm
But
saying?
they'll look at me online and be like, "Oh, this nigga crazy. Oh, this guy's a psychopath. This guy's on this
So
and that." I'm
what
like,
they all this what they playing varsity, or they
they're
freshmen,
on
or
TMI's team right now. Yes,
yeah.
sir. Bruce Bowen used to be the coach last year. They replaced him with Monty Williams. So
I remember when Bruce Bowen was. Yep.
Monty Williams is getting paid still from the Suns because they still owe him money. And he's coaching at TMI. His son is there. Tim Duncan's son is there. And since Bruce Bowen was the coach last year, his kids are there. How the hell are we not marveling at TMI Escapo right here off of Camp Bullis and Fiesta Texas Trail? How are we not there?
That man said off of Camp Bullis.
Right here. But then they would be like, why is Jamon talking about Greg Popovich? Because I just gave you guys a streamline of San Antonio talent from the biggest stage. Spurs players have their kids at a school and no one's talking about it. But then they want to look at me and be like, what does this nigga offer? Obviously, insider information. These people didn't know.
Be safe.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But all I wanted to say to that is to clip that, put that up. Hey, y'all stop getting tight about the Greg Popovich. Y'all don't know him. He ain't never done nothing for y'all. All I'm saying is,
well, you can't say that to no Spurs fan, man.
It's like
Greg done got them some tacos.
The sense to win. If Greg Popovich is no longer with the Spurs, are we remiss to think that superstars will now come here? Now, I know it doesn't matter what side you're on when it comes to the Kawhi and Greg Popovich. I understand. I understand both sides. But the stench, once you have it, it's hard to wipe off. And I'm sorry, NBA is worse than high school. They talk. It's not a coincidence that we haven't had a championship in San Antonio since 2015. Next year will be 10 years. When are Spurs fans going to look at themselves and say, we look like Cowboy fans? It's been a decade, and we holding on to the past.
Hey, not the Cowboy fans, though. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, but let's be real. Let's be real. Bill Belichick won 6 rings, didn't he?
Yeah.
And even he got aged out of the program.
I was about to say, because he ain't doing nothing now without Tom.
So what? Pop is the same guy, and I got love for Pop. I'm not disrespecting Pop. I said Pop having a stroke is the best thing that happened to the Spurs program. I'm sorry. I got love for you, Pop. You did your thing, but this is a business. People had to get a shot during COVID just to keep their job, and then they came back around and was like, oh, the shot don't matter, blah, 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 blah. This is business. We need him gone, so the stench is gone. We need a spaghetti bath, so the Pepe Le Pew is no longer here, so we can get superstars. I haven't been a Spurs fan for a while. I care so much because I secretly like you, motherfucker. I like the Spurs.
See, I'm going to say that, like, how long is too long? You know what I'm saying? Some teams, they'll take if they lose one season, they firing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some people, they'll go, like you said, 10 years losing season, keep the same dude until they fall off. I think the Cowboys do that a lot for sure. Like, people hate love the Cowboys, hate the Cowboys, whatever. But one thing I'll say is at least they stick, like, they quarterback situation.
Right.
Some people like Dak, some people hate him, but they gave Dak the chance, right? They let his course run. Tony Romo, they let his course run, and sometimes you gotta see what you have, and you gotta take that long time. And then you got some teams that's like, dude, if you don't win this year, you up out of here. But then them teams still lose too, because then they on the search for looking for that special quarterback. I mean, I look at the Broncos or look at Cleveland, definitely the Browns. They ran through a million quarterbacks, right? So, I don't know. How long is too long? Is it Pop's time finally? Was it 5 years ago? Was it now? I mean, ain't he the reason Wemby here, though?
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, look, let me tell you something. The reason why Wemby is here is because we had $20 tickets for a whole season. Okay? We were trash for an entire year. Like, niggas was out there, excuse my language, we was paying $30 and we was in section G.
No
Like, that's
doubt.
how bad we were. I think he's the exact same as Bill Belichick. And if people consider that a diss, I'm sorry, you don't know sports.
Right.
Popovich has given this city a lot over the years, but everybody's time runs out. We need a new face. We need new energy. At the very least, and the reason why I say Belichick, because they both have had 5 rings, right?
Right.
Okay, Belichick was also the general manager. Pop's the general manager. I remember when Steven Jackson was the general manager of the Knicks. He ruined the franchise because his time had passed. Pop just has to. If you're not going to leave all at once, give up coaching, be general manager.
That's what I was
Because
going to ask. Like, is his time as the coach gone, and he needs to have a different position, or we need to just send him off into the sunset?
I would Kevin McHale him because I have respect for him. I would Kevin McHale him. Take your ass to the front office.
Right.
To go to the front office, bro, because the players have a perception of San Antonio, and their perception is the whole Kawhi Leonard thing. We have to get that stench out of here so we could bring in superstars. Because right now, I'm just telling you what's out there on TikTok, Twitter, and beyond. Man, it's bad for Pop, and whether he deserves it or not, it happened. So whether Bill Belichick deserved it or not, with him and Tom Brady in that feud, it happened, and now he's on the back burner. He's in the front office. Same thing with Pop. I love you, respect you, Pop. I really do. Even though I hold a grudge for that James White Cincinnati take flight guy we had, I'm gonna get off you, Pop. You brought the city a lot of hope, and you stood your ground for a lot of social justice issues that I really fucking respect you for, Greg Popovich. I really do. But at this time, it's just business. We can't be emotional. We got to be rational, and you got to go because we got Wemby. Wemby already said he don't like our women and he don't like our tacos.
He said he don't like our women and coffee.
Women and tacos.
Oh, tacos. Dang, he don't like the tacos.
Bruh.
In San Antonio.
His quote was, "We don't got anything else to eat down here."
Because I was about to say, look, but that's what you know we got some tacos for sure. He probably tired of that, but he need to go take it. He right by the east side. Go get some of that good soul food we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing,
bruh. But to have him, and since he's a first overall pick with contracts, he's locked in for the next 5 years. You get a rookie contract for 4,
right,
and then you get a player option, but only if we make you an offer you don't want, and somebody matches that. So he's here for the next 4 years because he's already been here 1. The trick with that is you got Chris here now.
Right.
So now you got your number 1 pick, and you got a seasoned veteran with some steam. You need one more. And I think that one big more comes when Pop leaves. You're not getting nobody in the trade. You have tried to, and again, this is just facts. You have tried to hire up within, and you've tried to train from within, and it has not worked. Keldon Johnson, I was with his dad at the barbershop. Great guy, great player. I mean, Vassell, great guy, great player. Not on that level yet, right? And you look at, if I'm not a fan, how I know your team so well. We look at Keldon Johnson, great pick and roll guy, gets separation, has a stop and pop game, but he can't create space for others. That's a problem when you got a 7'6" monster,
right?
And he can only play 60 games a year. Wemby, if you want to win a championship, his max 62 games.
You think?
You can't have Wemby playing back to back. You can't. He's too tall, bro. Their knees don't work the same.
That's real. But he's doing the workouts and everything to keep his body intact. He ain't had no injuries, right, since he been in.
Just minor tweaks, but I mean, he's 7'6". Like he get, just like Yao Ming, he get a pass every now and then.
Facts. So who you think that one player is? Bring out here.
See,
you said they need 3.
That's why I love you. So, all right, so we're in the front office right now. Okay, we have the Spurs talk. Okay, so I think we get rid of one of our protected picks, which we have. Look, I'm talking like I'm a Spur. We have a protected pick in the 2025 draft. We get rid of either Johnson or Vassell because they have steam. Okay, and we go pick up Julius Randle.
You think Julius Randle is the answer, or you think he's the patch?
I think he's
like
the
Band-Aid.
He's the Band-Aid for the next. If we have Chris Paul, Julius Randle, who wants out of Minnesota, he went from New York to Minnesota. You would scream at coming to San Antonio over Minnesota.
Didn't they bring Harrison Barnes?
Who?
The Spurs.
I would have to look that up. If Harrison Barnes is on the list, yeah, we got to check that out.
Yeah, I think they just brought Barnes over. I think,
and even that's not enough. You see what I'm saying?
He over there.
We need a bucket. And you telling me You got Chris Paul running a pick and roll on the right side of the court, and we got left hand Julius Randle on the left, who could also create up. I'm telling you, superstars would beg to come to San Antonio now. Now it's looking like 99, Avery Johnson, Malik Rose, Sean Elliott, David Robinson, Tim Duncan. Yeah, bro. I was a Spur fan.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think Julius Randle, or something that's more probable, PJ Tucker, wants in San Antonio. You get a PJ Tucker with a Chris Paul, Wemby, you can start turning some heads for a third superstar.
Who's free agents this year, though?
It just depends on contracts. The Spurs aren't going to get anybody in the trade deadline this year. It's just not going to happen. I think the Spurs should tank. They should tank. They should go get the kid from Duke, have a double backcourt, and then go after Kevin Durant again. Day, whatever, wherever y'all at, you know what time it is. No teleprompter in the building, baby. Coming to y'all with a little quick little intermission. We will be back up to regular scheduled programming very soon. We will be adding a lot of pop-up podcasts, pop-up shops as well. Appreciate y'all's patience. We took a 3-week vacation. Has personal stuff. That's nor here nor there. We're back in the building. First off, this episode and the future episodes are going to be dedicated and brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. We're going to go ahead and try this out. Tonight's games, of course, we have an NFL matchup, Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. We got 3 picks for you. If you've never placed any bet on Underdog, go to Underdog, use code ScooterBangs. Again, that's ScooterBangs, SCOOTABANGZ, ScooterBangs, and you'll get up to $1,000 back on your initial deposit. That's $1,000 for $1,000. You put $1,000 in, you get an extra $1,000. So if you lose your first $1,000, you still had your regular $1,000. You're welcome. Tonight's best, we're gonna go Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is projected to go over 187.5 passing yards. That's Russell Wilson, 187.5 passing yards. I'm gonna go higher. And yes, this is the Duck Pond Films pick. Our second one is going to be Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is set to pass the ball for 215 passing yards for tonight. I'm going to go higher. And the last and third is going to be Najee Harris. He is projected to have 72.5 rushing yards. I'm again going to go higher. So you make those 3 picks, it is boosted times 5. So if you put up $25, you already know what time it is with that, $125. Quick, easy payout, and so on and so forth.
Speaking of that, who you got in college right now?
Duke's unmatched.
You think Duke is it?
Duke's unmatched. Let me tell you this.
UConn always got something.
UConn got some nasty monsters. St. John's got some nasty monsters. VCU has Mikey Williams, so you always want to look out for that. South Carolina had some monsters.
Yeah, South Carolina been lit.
Mississippi State's a sleeper.
But
I ain't going to go against my nigga from Austin Westlake, KJ Adams, okay? This is his year for the Jayhawks.
Yeah. Yeah, them Jayhawks looking right, too.
But Duke's unmatched.
Duke. What about on the ladies?
I mean, ain't nobody messing with Juju.
I'm about to say.
Ain't nobody messing with Ain't nobody messing with that girl. They might as well give her every title they could give her and get her out of there. I saw Cheryl Swoops. I got a bone to pick with you too, Cheryl Swoops. I want to let you know that too. Hey, she responded to me on Gil's podcast last night. Gil's Arena.
Gilbert Arenas, yeah.
I was in the subscriber chat. I was like, hey, you ain't show us no love. We did your camp in San Antonio. And then I sent Gilbert Arenas her hitting a half-court shot. Gilbert Arenas messaged in the chat. Gilbert Arenas, he messaged back and he was like, I need the blah 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 for that footage. I was like, I got you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
We got
extra footage. You know you got it.
I was there. my face on the mic with her, bro. But Yeah, man, I really just wanted to speak on that because San Antonio has a lot of great shit that's happening
Yeah.
and that's coming, especially in the media. So we definitely got to get serious.
Fact.
We can't be looking back like, damn, we had everything and we was ahead of everybody. And then 6 months later, we're looking back like, oh man, they got us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. So, all right, we talked college, we talked NBA. What about oh, Little League football right now? Playoffs, Taifa.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I
What
just did that on camera too. I'm finna post it all together. I think the best matchup this entire week is going to be the 9U Colts versus the 9U Outlaws. I think that is the
I've been seeing
game.
a
Everybody,
lot of noise about that one, boy, huh? You got
everybody
some,
named Mama out there.
yeah. Some of the players and some of the coaches that are on those Colts team, they were with the Outlaws last year. So it's like hey, we coming to see what we got against y'all. So
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, look, when you was in school, if you know your mans was finna fight somebody else, although you ain't had no beef with that somebody else, this your mans. You ain't gonna be taking photos with this nigga.
nah,
I'm like,
nah.
hey, Outlaws, I fuck with y'all the long way. Y'all know it. But cut it out. I'm not trying to breathe with you. I'm not trying to eat like Peter Pipers with you. Like, don't I don't want to be in
You
Peter
said we ain't
Pipers with
friends
you.
right now. We
Nigga,
ain't
you
friends right now.
9. I'm 9, you're 9. Like, we know what it is, but bruh, I want all the smoke with you. I'm not taking family photos after the game, bro.
Nah, we
I'm not doing
was
that.
man, I remember being even in middle school, playing against some of the kids that because we didn't have a middle school team, we had to go to like rec teams or whatever, and so we talking crap in school.
Yeah.
We ain't sitting by each other today. Yeah, we about to whoop on y'all this
You
week.
feel me?
Yeah, so
You
but
feel me? Like, I think, because I got some money on this game now.
oh, you got money on the 9U gang. Okay,
I got
hey,
money on the 9U game. You know what I'm
too bad
saying? Ain't no
we can't
emotions
put
in
that on
business.
the underdogs, huh?
Hey, I give it 2 to 3 years. Youth sport. They got high school games now on underdog. You don't think youth sports is next?
I think it should be, but people gonna be mad about that one.
They can't. Hey, bro, they can't be. They can't
They gonna
be.
be mad about that one, boy.
They gonna get upset, and then they gonna start walking to the turnstile to put their bid in on their kid. Hey, it's business.
Yeah,
People
for
not even
sure,
putting in their 401ks no more. They gambling. That's how
man.
strong it is. But my prediction,
Okay, that's what I want to know.
my prediction is 17-19 Outlaws.
Mm, mm.
I
You just
think.
got you just had some people turn the whole live off over there.
I mean, hey.
They don't want to hear no more, man. They don't want to
They
hear no
don't.
more.
I mean, hey, look, 17-19 Outlaws.
Yeah.
I truly believe, hey, that kid Foster, that running back Foster for 9U, that kid slept on, dog.
Nah, he can go.
He slept on because he's not the first option. I guarantee he's gonna be the reason why they win.
Mm. See, everybody knows more about the Outlaws. That Colts team kind of was, they had some players returning, but they got a couple of new players over there that made that team a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
gonna be a thing.
interesting to see that one, man.
But the Colts, they've lost the game this year, right? They've lost the
Uh,
game this year. They're not undefeated.
the, I think the Colts undefeated, bro. Unless,
Are they?
yeah,
If the
I can look.
Colts, if the
Somebody in the
Colts are
chat.
undefeated, hey chat, put it in the chat if you already know the answer. Hey, look, I might have to go bet somebody else to cover that bet if that is true.
Yeah, I'm pulling that
Because
up
I
right now.
know
Look
the
at
Outlaws 9U, they've been undefeated. The Outlaws 9U, them niggas been 40 piecing people, bro.
yeah, yeah.
All year. So I mean, if this was a spread, money line wouldn't get you nothing because 9U Outlaws are favored. But then I've seen the Colts play multiple games. Emotions aside, them boys can go too. So I understand why it would be. If it was me covering all these games, I got love for my cousin Marquise in the 7U. I know that rematch because I think they play the Chiefs. I know
Oh
that
yeah.
rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Some motherfuckers might be mad. I might not make it out
Look,
there.
everybody's talking about the 9U game. I'm like, that 7U game is about to be lit,
Well,
bruh.
it's because the 9U Outlaws have truly never been tested this year, aside of the Junior Jaguars. The Junior Jaguars is the only team to take their 9U close to the end. Um, but goddamn it, the Colts, I didn't know that. And hey, I mean, let's keep it 100. Marquise and the 7U, they lost the game to the Chiefs. They didn't lose the game. They beat themselves. They fumbled the ball with the lead and gave them an opportunity to come back and win. If they would score that last touchdown, it wouldn't be no talk. I'm expecting Cuzzo to do what the hell he's supposed to do. Go down there and whoop their ass. And that's what's
Oh,
going to happen.
oh, look, the Colts lost twice.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. So, like, I
Oh,
understand.
one of them was a forfeit though to the Outlaws.
Oh, yeah, because of that whole mix-up. So that's why I said they lost one game, and that was to who?
To the Junior Jags. Yeah, you went on mute again, but yeah, to the Junior Jags.
And that's why the Junior Jags felt like they could beat the Outlaws because they beat the Colts. And they're like, all right, and I mean they only won by I think it was 2 points or a touchdown. They
Mm-hmm.
beat the Junior Jags in Austin, so and that was a close
Yeah,
game.
8-0. Junior Jags over the Colts. Yep.
So I'm telling you, bro, when you look at the matchups and if they got
And
new
that was week
players,
4. If you think about it, week 4, I mean, one thing, man, I'll tell you about Typha that I like, bro. Like, they give you the 8 games. You're going to get your
right.
8 games. And when you run through them playoffs, you're going to get another 4 or 5 games. You know what I'm saying? You get about 13, 14 games. And at least the playoffs, is going to be solid. So you're going to get some
Big
solid
facts.
games in the playoffs.
Big facts. Look, they messaging me right now. I'll tell you, they be on me,
How
bro.
you go against us,
Yeah,
man?
I got 2 Outlaws right there saying that's a damn good pick. That's a damn good pick.
Oh man, listen.
But I'm expecting it. I ain't gonna be there, but I'm expecting it to be a really close game until the end.
Mm.
And I want to tell you sports motherfuckers something because I know y'all chime in. Y'all watch from the hallway. Y'all gotta cut this crying out. Y'all gotta stop crying. Like y'all be crying for the refs to save y'all, bro. I'm starting to think coaches come to games, they know they're gonna lose just to find something to cry about.
Do you think it's the coaches or the fans? I mean, what you talking about, the coaches or the fans?
Absolutely the coaches,
Coaches.
because if let me show you this. I know it's NFL. We'll go NCAA. Mike Krzyzewski and Dean Smith at UNC and Duke, their fan base really didn't go crazy like that because they didn't.
See, look, when I'm on the sideline and I'm coaching, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm politicking with the refs. Ain't no way. Like I've only had one ref like almost kick me out,
Yeah,
right? And that was it. We was in McAllen, but um, when I'm there, man, I'm either trying to get them to be cool with me so they ain't got to be involved in like I don't want it to come down to a ref having to make a call. Number one, you know what I'm saying? As a
right.
coach, you want to be up, right? But if it's a close game like that, boy, the worst thing ever is you've been talking shit to the coach or to the ref that whole game. He see a small hold on the wrong side of the field, ain't even the side that's playing on. And you know what I'm saying? He gonna
Right.
call it if you pissing him off all day. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so I just rather, you know what I'm saying, not have them refs on the bad side for sure, man. But some people don't care, and they that's why they be losing them close games.
Hey yo, yo. So I'm filming 11U. Fuck it. I'm filming 11U Jags and 11U Outlaws. And look, y'all out there. Let me tell you something. If I'm whooping your ass and a fight break out, which we know in the scrum, if you're a football guy, you know in the scrum on the line, there are gonna be tussles. Y'all pushing each other in your breast and your throat every play of the game. We know there's gonna be scrums right there. They waited until an offensive lineman and defensive lineman get into it, they say, oh, that's a forfeit. When these niggas have players on the side, bruh, they 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 whistle to the crowd. Brought two players down there was trying to throw jerseys down there to switch. And if the coaching staff on the 11U, if the team moms didn't catch it and tell Typha, hey, this is what they doing, these niggas is going to try to put new players in the game that they was just crying about should be a forfeit because two players got into it. And shout out, hey, look, I will give Jazz credit. We'll give Outlaws credit on this one thing. Y'all didn't clear the benches and get ignorant. Y'all said y'all piece and y'all kept it pushing, but it's an example of a lot of coaches are tender. They wait for an opportunity to complain just so they have an excuse about losing. Y'all knew y'all were going to lose as soon as y'all entered the game because they just came to Austin and whooped your ass. So what is this? If we're going to line it up and play, let's line it up and play. Let's quit crying, bro, because it's starting to get sad. It's starting to get sad. Like you knew what roster you had when you came into the town that night. Like when you laced this up and you had the coin toss, you knew what niggas was rolling with you. And you knew they wasn't what you knew your guys wasn't them guys.
But so my question to that, right? So you know your team ain't maybe as athletic or it's David versus Goliath, you know what I'm saying? You know it's about to be a battle. Right. Do you just not say nothing, or do you tell you like you got to pump your team up some way, right? Like to get them going. So I mean, I don't think I got a problem with somebody unless they just like telling you that they about to 40-0 you and they know damn well they ain't about to 40-0 you. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real. You can tell me, hey, we're gonna try to keep this a good game, you know what I'm saying? Or you can tell us, hey, we about to beat y'all today. But you know, that 40-0 when your team ain't that, I'll be laughing about that for sure.
Facts. The answer to that is you can give your team confidence, but don't be out here crying. It's that simple.
Yeah, don't be crying about it.
You was a man during warm-up when we in each other's face and stuff for the camera, but then 2 quarters later, you crying because you're down 2 touchdowns. Like, cut it out, bro. We got to teach these young men how to be men.
Facts. So you said 19, what you say the score was going to be?
1917 Outlaws.
1917 Outlaws.
I think the Colts, the Outlaws, so the Colts are going to come out and they're going to put their fucking foot in the Outlaws' mouth right off the bat. And the reason why they're going to do that is because they're hungry.
They got the billboard motivation.
Come on, they got a billboard. They got the whole shout out Alex Tiggs. Alex, my photo. Shout out Alex. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. This is the shit the city needs, though. That's why I have no skin in this game. Yeah. I don't film for 9U. I don't even fuck with some of the 9U coaching staff. But I fuck with Fred and Outlaws. Yeah. So I'm going to forever promote the Outlaws. I don't got no love for anybody on the Colts. You already know I'll fuck with a lot of them niggas. Yeah. But this is, same as Greg Popovich. This is business. And this is still my city, right? This is our city. Yeah. I'm going to talk my shit. This is my city. Yeah. So I want to see my city win. So my city winning means matchups that promote bodies and seats. And that's what this is. I want to see a crazy fucking game. Heck I want to see them go at it. But sure. I think the Colts, look, remember this. The Colts going to come out. They're going to put their motherfucking foot in the Outlaws' mouth.
Ooh, y'all heard it here.
You heard it. And then the Outlaws will own the fourth quarter. They will own it. The Colts will have to come back and drive to tie it up. They will get a touchdown, and they will go for 2 because they have to. And they won't get it. Ooh. And they won't get it. Ooh. And there's going to be a whole thread on the U Sports bullshit page crying. Mark my words. 1917 Outlaws. If you ain't the O, you got to go.
Ooh, that's going to be a game, boy. That's coming down to the last drive, last second, last play.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, Victor. You know it, man. Mr. Victor himself. My boy, Renee. What's happening? Why?
Let me put that last.
Yes, sir. Hey, so okay. So we got the Colts game. We got the Colts and the Outlaws. That game gonna be huge. That's like the game of the week for sure.
Right.
And then we got the Outlaws versus the Chiefs 7U.
7U.
Now they playing in Austin.
Right.
They playing in Austin. The weather for the playoffs different.
Right.
It's cold now, man.
Right.
It's cold. We got to put our jackets on.
Right.
So who gonna win that one, man?
Outlaws by 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. Ooh.
When I tell
boy, you just gave the Chiefs some bullet. Boy, you just gave them Chiefs some.
No vets. No vets. Come with it. Come with it. I'm there every weekend. I see you niggas. Like, cut it out.
Man.
I know one thing I know about my family, about Marquise. He ain't been giving a fuck about any other game until now.
Facts.
Because he did not want to lose that game, and they lost it. They didn't lose to a better team. They gave them the game. Ball security is the number one thing that's been in practice this week. And as much talent that they have, I guarantee the first 2 quarters, 0-0 finna get the fucking rock almost every play.
You calling it now? Hey, I'm gonna tell you
play.
Though. Hey, they added some too. Man. And some of them. I'm talking about the Outlaws. Yeah, they got a couple.
They got Tyreek Freak.
Yeah.
Mel. Yeah. Bryce Harrow been going hard.
Yeah. Bryce going hard. Yeah.
Mike T.
Yeah.
Mike T. been eating.
Yeah.
What's Haran? Number 88.
Yeah, 88 in there. Yeah.
I love Mike all Will. Of them and all their parents.
Yeah.
I love all of them and all their parents.
And they got some more on the line too.
Yeah. But guess what? We got money on this shit, baby.
Hey.
This winter go home.
Hey.
This winter go home. 0-0 every
You got the Outlaws by 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. I think Marquise had a team meeting with everybody. I'm just telling you this. I don't know this to be true. I think the group chat was like, hey, I love all. He a winner like me. I think I got love for all of y'all. Thank y'all all for riding this wave. But hey, 0-0 getting the ball.
Yeah. Look, I coached against him and I coached with him, man. And I'm telling you, my boy passionate. I know he want that done. I know that's the only game, like you said, that's the game he been thinking about, bro. He got it in his head. He ready for it. But I will tell you, them Chiefs impressed me, man, when they played against them.
Yeah.
They had some boys that can run too.
They did. They
got some boys, man. But you know, I don't think. Look, I'm gonna make my prediction too. Number one, I'm gonna make my prediction too. I definitely, I gotta say, they're my boys over there. I think it's gonna be a close game. Okay. But I do think the Outlaws gonna win. I think it's gonna be.
Ooh,
that's a prediction. One touchdown.
Nice.
20-14. That's gonna be what I got. Now, as far as that Outlaws Alamo Colts, that game, that's gonna be another close one. I got
one of their coaches already came in here.
12
in the
6.
Chat. I see one of the coaches came in here. I know he recorded.
Oh yeah,
what'd you say?
Hey, they gotta have that, man. Yeah. Bulletin material. You hear me? Yeah.
Outlaws don't fail me. They finna fuck me up if y'all lose this now. Come on.
Hey, but 12-6 on that game.
12-6. Okay.
It ain't gonna be that's gonna be a defensive game, man.
Okay.
It's gonna be a defensive game.
I just know when money on the line, stuff gets tight, palms get sweaty. They start tap dancing like Gregory Hines and get real.
Hey, and coaches they be throwing plays they ain't never ran all season, boy, in the playoffs. Boy, they think they got to switch it all the way up. Let me tell y'all, man, words of advice for y'all coaches, man. Stick to the script. Stick to what you know. Have your first 6 plays already ready in order. You get them boys out there, man, and especially on the Tykes level, I'm going to say this, man. We got to get our kids to be able to be coached from the sideline. We got to get off the field. You know what I'm saying? I see they do it in Georgia. I know we did it with our team last year. We started getting off that field and just coaching them from the sideline, letting them run it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something about intimidating another team when you ain't got to be on the field. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm telling you, it be having them coaches look like, man, what the hell going on?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, yeah.
Well, let me get this before we get off here.
Yeah, do your thing.
This is brought to you, powered to you by Underdog Gang.
Yep.
So we got three picks for tonight. I went with Russell Wilson. I went with Jameis Winston, and I went with Najee Harris. So look, if you have not created an underdog account, if you go underdog and you use code ScooterBangs, you will get your deposit matched up all the way to 1,000. Now we are going to change that code to no teleprompter, but just stick with us right now. So who you got? Because I did my pick already on camera. Russell Wilson, 187.5 passing yards, higher or lower? Which one you going?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, anytime you throw Russell Wilson in there, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm always gonna go lower.
Okay, you went.
I went lower.
All right.
And I'm gonna tell you why, man. Russell Wilson, hey, he's better on Pittsburgh than he was with my Broncos.
Facts.
But even when he played for Seattle, man, all their games, you can go back. It's never high-scoring games.
True.
It's always defensive games. He'll get you that fourth quarter win, but you don't know if it's gonna come from 10 for 20 with, you know what I'm saying, with one touchdown. That was probably a run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You ain't right. But look, I went higher.
Okay.
I went
all right.
higher.
Higher than 183, right? It's 183?
187.5. So 188.
Yeah.
I went higher because of Cleveland's defense.
Okay, they play in Cleveland. That does matter.
Cleveland's defense. So we'll go to
but
the next
Cleveland's
one.
defense is the only thing they got right now.
True, they're going to be on the field a lot, though.
Yeah.
Keep your pick, though.
I am.
So we got the second one is Jameis Winston, 219.5 passing yards. So higher or lower? Which one you going?
Who they playing?
Pittsburgh. Thursday night game.
I am a Jameis Winston fan. He did get his eyesight fixed. We're going higher. Let's go.
All right, we're going higher. Okay. And we got Najee Harris, 72.5 rushing yards. Higher or lower? Which one you going?
Najee Harris at 72 yards?
72 yards.
Definitely going higher.
All right.
He going to hit that. Yeah.
All right. Those are 3 underdog picks. You will get ×5 if you use code ScooterBangs. Again, that's going to be changed to no teleprompter pretty soon, but this is the groundwork here. So if you type in code ScooterBangs with a Z at the end, you will get your deposit match up to $1,000. So if you put $100 in, you'll get a deposit match of $100. So if you put $1,000 in, you can gamble away $1,000 and not lose any money.
Let's go.
Shout out to Underdog. We appreciate y'all on this pop-up live stream. What you got, man, before we take it home, brother?
Hey, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Throwdown Thursday. Put y'all picks in. Underdog, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with us. No teleprompter. Y'all know what it is, man. We back. We at it. We active. If y'all got anything in the city that's going down, tap in with us. Let us know about it, man. We definitely going to try to broadcast you, put you out there. You know what I'm saying? Countdown City, we out here, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Looking for a wedding or quince? Looking at all these high-priced, high-end prices and thinking to yourself, is it worth it? All for one night? Well, you tell me. Having the right camera guy and videography guy will make all the difference in the world when it comes to your precious moment. Haggling for prices, looking for comments to get the cheapest. When you shop cheap, you get cheap. And you could also buy too expensive. But here at Duck Pond, we capture exactly what you need and we deliver. So make your next move your best move. Duck Pond Films and Duck Pond Film Sports. Quinceañeras, weddings, birthday parties, any cinematic experience that you want to experience, we capture here at Duck Pond Films. So give us a call. You only get one shot, one wedding. Let's not have any excuses. Duck Pond Film Sports. Let's make it a memorable moment.